Okay, so to begin our main phase, we're going to get down onto the floor. So again, if you need to support yourself getting down from the wall, or maybe pull over a chair, or maybe you're quite close to the sofa, just to get down. So we're coming to the back of the mat, or your rug at home, whatever you have. So let's get those feet in line with the hips again and think about that good alignment. Okay. So I want you very gently just to start to bend your knees. We're just going to squat down onto the floor today. So as you very gently start to bend down, now you might want to support yourself on the way down, that's okay. And coming down onto the floor, gently set your knees down and walk forward. Now this is a 4-point cat pedal exercise, and what this does, it's going to work on your shoulder stability and also your core stability. So making sure that your shoulders are in line with your wrists and that your knees are in line with your hips. And don't lift your head up too far, just let it naturally come into position in line with the spine. Now, what you don't want to do is let your shoulders sink in also. Make sure that you push through the hands, the heels of the hands, to keep that nice flat back, almost as if you were going to put your cup of tea and it would balance there perfectly. So I want you to, again, to think about pulling that navel to spine. Now, what we're going to do here, we're just going to gently lift one hand off at a time. And that is going to be done in the same way as we have been breathing. We're going to breathe in to prepare, and as we exhale, we'll lift one hand off. And you decide which hand you'd like to lift off first. And when we finish that set, we're going to come back into what's called child's pose, and I'll talk you through that as well to have a rest. Okay, so we're going to do about 8 of these. So let's breathe in to prepare, and breathe out and lift. Breathe in to prepare, let's change hands. Breathe out and lift. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out and lift. Let's do 3 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathing in. And breathe out. One more. Breathing in. And breathe out. Now we're just going to take a second just to take a rest. I want you to bring your bottom back down onto your heels if you can. And if you can, I want you to stretch those hands out. Let's let that back relax and just rest your forehead on the floor. If you find that that's too uncomfortable, just bring in your elbows slightly towards your knees and rest there. Good. And let's just take a moment to breathe in and breathe out. Okay, so we're going to come back into that 4-point cat pedal position, and we're going to repeat what we've just done. So let's take a nice big deep breath in to prepare, and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. 4 more. Breathe in and breathe out. Keep that navel to spine. Breathe in and breathe out. 1 more. Breathe in and breathe out. Brilliant. Well done, everybody. And let's just take a moment again to bring the bottom back down onto the heels if you can. And if you want, you can bring your elbows in, or you can stretch them out and rest. Okay, so we're just going to move on to our next exercise, and that's going to be a prone lying leg raise. And that's really to stabilise our core and the pelvis area. It'll strengthen the glutes, and again we will think about pulling that navel into spine, and also the control and centering throughout the exercise. So again, we're going to lie down. Prone just means that we're going to lie on the stomach. If if you can. So we're just going to take the hands out and the knees behind. Very gently, and lower yourself to the floor. Brilliant. So you might want to just wriggle down if you're on a tiled floor or on the wood. So I want you just to place one hand on top of the other, just in front of you, and just take your feet out behind, stretching them out behind, and they're about hip width apart. Now, when we're doing this exercise, I'm going to demonstrate it first, but you will rest your head down on your hands. But for demonstration purposes, I'll just keep mine up. Okay, so this exercise is very simple. Again, we're going to breathe in to prepare. We want to make sure that our hip bones are on the floor. And we're going to breathe out and just lift one leg very gently off the floor and then return it back. And again, we'll change sides, maintaining our breathing. Now don't worry too much about the breathing. If you find that it's confusing you a little bit, as long as you breathe, it's really important to breathe to keep the muscles, the oxygen flowing to the muscles. Okay, so let's rest that head down and breathe in to prepare, breathe out and lift. Good. Breathe in to prepare, breathe out and lift, and lower. Just you maintain your breathing. Good. 4, 3, try and lengthen that leg as well. 2, and 1, and just relax. So we're going to repeat that exercise again, and remember, just continue to breathe throughout. Placing the head down, breathing in to prepare, and breathe out and lift, and lower. Maintain your breathing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, everybody. Okay, the next exercise we're going to do is called the mermaid. So that will require us to get up from the floor. So that's very easy to do. So all I want you to do very gently is just roll onto your side. And as you roll onto your side, just very gently push yourself up and tuck your knees in. Now, the mermaid position is done on the hip, and it's a really nice exercise to mobilise the spine and encourage lateral breathing as well. So you can either just rest the foot in the arch of the opposite foot and turn the hand out the way to support yourself, okay? So again, you want to think about not sinking in with the shoulders, just pressing upwards. Now we're going to start with the arm raised up if you can. Now if you find that you don't have that mobility in that area, just even take it out to the side. You adapt it to what you feel is comfortable for you. So we're going to breathe in to prepare. As we breathe out, we're just going to reach under that arm and follow it with the head. And back up. Okay? So let's start. So we're going to breathe in and breathe out and reach. Maintain your breathing, keep it going. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. If you want to bend that elbow a wee bit, that's okay. Inhale and exhale. exhale. Well done, everybody. Okay, we're going to try that on the other side. So very gently, just come up onto your bottom and roll over to the other side. So again, we're on our hip. Make sure your hand is pointing away from you. And again, just rest the foot in the arch of the opposite foot. And try not to let your shoulders sink. Try and keep pushing through your arm to keep that nice alignment, nice neutral spine, and then pull your navel in to spine. Okay, reaching up. Let's take a nice big deep breath in to prepare. And breathe out and reach. Breathing in. And breathe out and reach. Breathing in. And breathe out and reach. And one more. Breathing in. And breathe out and reach. Well done, everybody. So hopefully that wasn't too bad. So we're going to try that again, only this time, we're just, if you can, just open out the legs. If you can't, just keep them in the position they're in. Now, you're just placing that foot so that the arch of your foot is in your knee. And the other one is just resting gently out behind you. And again, just let that hand rest on the floor, and if you need to bend, just keep the elbow soft. So again, we're going to start with the arm up. So we're breathing in, so just follow your fingertips as you breathe out. So breathe in, breathe out and reach. And breathe in. Breathe out and reach. We're reaching under the body. And back up. Breathing in. And breathe out. And one more. Breathing in. And breathe out. Well done, everybody. Okay, we're going to just repeat that one more time on the other side. Now, if you want, you can come back to this position. We call this the Isle of Man position. But if you find it's more comfortable just to rest on the two knees together, that's okay. So again, place the hand, keep the arm nice and soft, and reaching up. So breathe in to prepare. This is our last four. And reach under the body. Breathe out. And reach in. And breathe out. So reaching up. And underneath the body. Maintain your breathing. Well done, everybody. So the next one that we're going to do is called the saw. It's a bit of a progression for the saw exercise. And it's quite a good one. It's going to work on that sort of lateral breathing again. It's going to work on that rotation of the spine. So we're just going to bring the feet in front. Now this might be difficult for some people to do. So if you find that you can't bring it into that diamond shape, which is just the soles of the feet together, and just relax the knees out. And what we're trying to do is keep that nice upright position, pulling that navel into spine. Now, if you find that that's too difficult, just gently slide your feet out further, or even if you just want to rest them out in front if you find that that's more comfortable for you. So bringing the soles of the feet together. Now, all we're going to do is just overlap the forearms, just around the chest height. And as we breathe in to prepare, I want you to think about what you're going to do. We're going to rotate in a nice flowing movement. So again, that's one of our principles of Pilates. We like the Pilates move to flow. So breathing in. And as you breathe out, just move the elbow round the side of the body. And back to the center. Good. Breathing in. And breathe out. Taking it to the other side. And back to the center. Try and remember, keep yourself up nice and straight, nice neutral spine. Let's remember that navel, pulling it all the way into the back, and we're that again. Breathe in to prepare. And breathe out and turn. Good. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Breathe in to prepare. And breathe out and turn. And back to the center. And again. Breathing in. And breathe out and turn. Back to the center. Breathing in. And breathe out and turn. Well done, everybody. Okay, just relax the feet out. Even if you want to bring them in and just hold on to your knees for a second and just relax. If you find that's too difficult, just take the knees out a wee bit further and that might help. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. We're going to do 8 more if you can. Let's bring the soles of the feet together again. Nice and tall. Think about dropping the shoulders downwards. Think about pulling the navel into the spine. And overlap the forearms. Relax them down so they're just at chest height. So let's take a nice big deep breath in. And breathe out and turn. And back to the center. Good. And breathe it in. And breathe out and turn. And back to the center. Breathing in. And breathe out and turn. Try and follow your elbow with your eyes. And back to the center. Remember that navel, pull it in towards your spine. Breathing in. And breathe out and turn. Let's do 2 more. Breathing in. And breathe out and turn. And back to the center. Well, I think that'll do. And bring the knees in. Well done, everybody. Okay, we have 2 more exercises to do before we finish our main phase. And this next one is called a one-leg stretch. Now, it's a little bit more, there's a little bit more to this exercise, so I'm just going to demonstrate it first of all. So I want you just to turn around in your mat. Okay? And to get back down onto the floor, we're going to lie down. So you're just going to place your hands by your hips and very gently walk your hands behind until your forearms come down. And again, if you need to support yourself with a chair or you need help from somebody to get down, that's okay. And we're going to take it all the way down until we're lying flat. Now you might want to wriggle back down your mat. Okay, so the heels of the floor are flat on the floor and they're about hip width apart. I want you to think about what your back's doing. If you have a big space underneath your spine, I want you just to tilt the pelvis just slightly forwards, and we're going to imprint the spine as if we're trying to make a mark if we were lying in the sand of the spine. And let's pull that navel towards the spine and place the hands on the floor. Relax the shoulders. Okay, so all we're going to do is just lift one foot off the floor. So just watch this one first of all. Okay, so we're going to take one hand and place it so it's the opposite hand to the knee, and the other one's going to come towards the foot. And we're just gently trying to pull that towards the body and back out. So just watch that again on the other side. So we're taking the opposite hand to the knee, placing it on the knee, taking the other hand towards the ankle, and we're very gently just pulling it towards the body and back down. Now, to do this, we're going to do 2 little puffs as we do it. So as you breathe in to prepare, you're going to breathe out and 2 little pulls to the body. Let's do it on the opposite side. Breathe in and breathe out and back down. Good. Maintain your breathing. Good. Remember, think about that spine. Is it imprinted on the mat? Relax the shoulders. And let's do 2 more. This is 2. And last one. Okay, we're just going to take a break here, but what I want you to do is just bring one knee up and the other one. We'll give ourselves a little stretch if you can. And just relax. Good. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next exercise, and this exercise is called leg circles. Okay, so again, it's going to be working on your abdominal stability, your hip flexors, strengthening up that hip area. So there are 2 ways of doing this. An easier option, making sure that your feet are flat on the floor and your hands are flat, imprint that spine, is just to lift one foot off, keeping the knee directly over the hip bone, and we're just going to make a little circle with the knee. Now, as you can see, my leg was not staying still. You to try and keep that opposite leg really anchored to the floor. So you don't want that leg moving about, just keep it nice and still and circle. So it's just like you're trying to circle round the clock. Now let's change the direction and circle it in the opposite direction. So this is a progression to the leg circles. 4, 3, 2, maintain your breathing, and 1. Okay, we're just going to change sides. Lifting the other foot up, and again, making sure you've got that nice 90-degree angle. Keeping that knee directly over the hip. And let's circle the clock. So we're going clockwise. Good. Try not to let that leg move. Good. Pull that navel to spine. Make sure you're breathing. Maintain your breathing. And let's change it to anti-clockwise. It's little tiny movements. Good. And rest. Again, we're just going to take a break. Stretch out the spine. So just bring one knee up and the other one. Now, if that's as far as you can go, that's perfect. But if you can, just gently bring the knees in. Good. And close the eyes and breathe. Let's just take a moment. Okay, so placing the feet back on the floor one at a time. We're going to repeat this exercise, and this is a slightly more difficult option. If you're happy just to stay with the original option of keeping the knee bent, that's okay. Or you can try this more difficult option. So let's pull the navel in towards the spine and then print the spine on the floor. Hands flat, relax the shoulders. Keep the eyes looking up towards the ceiling. Want you just to extend this foot up, if you can. So again, we're just trying to extend that knee, keep everything nice and relaxed. And we're going to make little circles with the foot. Good, maintain your breathing. Again, try and keep this leg nice and still. Good, and rotate it in the opposite direction. And take it to the floor. Well done, everybody. Okay, let's try that with the opposite side. Taking it gently towards the ceiling and just circle. Good. Maintain your breathing. Think about pulling the navel in. And let's change that direction. Good. And relax it down. Well done, everybody. Take a moment. Let's bring those knees in towards the chest. And breathe. Closing the eyes. Take that moment. take the feet to the floor. Okay, we're just moving into the closing phase very shortly. We're just going to extend the legs out. Now, this is a way of getting up off the floor, which is like an assisted lift to sit up. If you need to just roll onto your side to come up, that's absolutely fine. But if you want to try this, so what we're going to do is just take the hands underneath the back, looking straight up towards the ceiling. And I want you just to press your hands towards the floor and come up to seated. Now it's fine if you need to just roll onto your side and come up that way. Okay, so we're just going to finish off today with our closing phase. So we're going to do a 4-point cat and cow, or how we used to describe it to the children in gymnastics was a sad and happy cat. And again, that's just a little back stretch. So just coming onto your hands and knees again. Knees directly under your hips and hands under your shoulders. And all I want you to do is just take a nice big deep breath in. As you breathe out, I want you just to push your back up towards the ceiling and just scoop in your tummy and just tuck your head in and breathe out. And let's bring it back to that nice neutral spine position again. Take a nice big deep breath in through the nose to prepare and breathe out and just press that back up to the ceiling. And back to that nice flat back position. This time as we breathe in to prepare, I want you to breathe out, but this time I want you just to flex the back and push the tummy to the floor. And back up to neutral position. Breathing in and breathe out, and let's just push that tummy to the floor. Excellent. And let's come back into child's pose. So I want you to bring your bottom back down onto your heels and just stretch the arms out if you can. Okay, we're just going to finish off and come up to standing. So take this nice and gently. If you need to take support from the wall, or if you need to use a chair, that's fine. Okay, so just placing your hands on the floor. Turn your toes under, so that you're coming back into that nice squat position. Walking your hands towards your body. When you just start to extend the legs up in the air. As you feel that tension in the hamstring, that's the muscles in the back of the legs. I want you just to start to peel off the hands, tuck the chin in, straighten out the legs, and let's just bring that spine. It's almost as if we're trying to bring each vertebra up at a time. Pull that navel into spine, and the last thing that should come up is your head and shoulders. Well done, everybody. Okay, so just to finish off today, we're going to finish off with some of the exercises we did for our warm-up. So feet in line with your hips. Let's think about that alignment. Let the weight rock back into the heels, lifting the toes. Relax the hands by your sides and the shoulders. Pull the navel into spine. Well done, everybody. Okay, let's bring the palms up to the ceiling. We're just going to take the hands out to the sides and back in. Breathing in and breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Okay, we're just going to stretch out the back. I want you just to place one palm in front. Take the other one behind it and gently press. So what you're trying to achieve here is just to separate the shoulder blades and just drop the head to look towards the floor. And relax the hands. Okay, so we're going to place our hands in our imaginary back pockets, just the back of the lower spine. And if you can, very gently, just bring in the elbows and release the chest. Good. And relax that off a little minute. And again, breathe in to prepare and breathe out and press. Good. And relax. And just to finish off, we're going to take a nice big deep breath in. So let's get those hips and toes all in line. And we're just going to take the hands upwards as we breathe in. And breathe out. And again, breathing in. And breathe out. Well done, everybody. Give yourself a clap. That was really well done. I miss seeing you all face to face, but I hope that you've managed to try some of the exercises or all of the exercises. And what we will do going forward is we'll show you more and more ways of how to adapt it with using a chair as well. So thank you so much for spending the time today, and hopefully we'll have more up for you to follow soon. Take care. Bye.